So far, we've been focused on fade lineups for you guys. But you know who else needs them? Raze, of course. Especially on maps like Icebox with tight spaces and vertical angles. Whether it's poison cloud, shock darts or swamp grenades, learning these lineups ahead of time has huge benefits. So if you're an aspiring Raze main looking to kill enemies in a choke point or corner, here are the best Icebox lineups in Valorant. We'll start as per usual with the A site and with a classic boombot lineup. Sometimes an enemy player will position aggressively under pipes to catch someone off guard. More often than not, someone will usually get killed by that person because it is really hard to clear the angle. This boombot will help you get to A site without danger because it will clear close left and the middle part of the site without difficulties. To do this lineup, place yourself on the right line of the floor under A nest and place the bottom bot ability indicator on the middle of A nest. Okay, this next one is for the A site right side. Stand on top of the box in A belt and place the boombot indicator slightly after the slant of the floor and belt. Sometimes this will also detect people who are playing aggressively in the middle of the site. And what about the paint shells? Yep, we've got a lineup for that too. Stand on the side where the long light bulb on the left side of the site and wall near the entrance of A meet. Run and throw the grenade once you reach the edge of the wall. This will land exactly in the generator, so use this if the enemy seems to like playing that spot. Here's one you can use against enemy players going for the orb. Tremendously helpful against jet players who abuse the orb and dash away easily. To do this lineup, stand on the right wall of the right entrance of A belt, then place your crosshair slightly above the line of the floor of A belt. Do a standard throw to make the paint shells land exactly at the orb. This lineup will kill anyone who is greedy enough to challenge the orb. Okay gang, now let's head over to the B site. B main in Icebox is a lengthy passageway that has a lot of corners where enemies can hide, and this becomes a problem when an enemy decides to play short-ranged weapons like shotguns and SMGs. So this first lineup at B will help clear every spot in B main where enemies camp and hide. To do this lineup, stand in front of the two metallic parts in B garage, then place your crosshair on the right dark vertical light in the exit of B garage. The boombot will travel and clear all of the close angles in B green. But with B green covered, what about yellow? As per usual, we've got you. To do this lineup, stand on the inner slant of the snowman area in B site. Then place your crosshair exactly on top of the middle of yellow, then perform a running jump throw. The paint shells will land exactly on the back of yellow, either killing an enemy or forcing them out. Right, this next boombot lineup is for challenging mid. You can perform this lineup by standing at the edge of the yellow line in mid, then place the boombot connector in the right side in the first tire of mid tube. This will clear the lower part of mid and connector. Okay, now let's head over and see what lineups we can do from the defensive side. We'll start with a boombot lineup for the A site. There are lots of corners to hide in by the pipes of A site, and clearing as a defender might be hard, especially if your team doesn't have map control. But if you want to gather information against enemies who are pushing A site, then try this lineup. Jump on top of the little box in the middle of A site and place the boombot indicator on the right side of the wall. The boombot will clear the front and back area of pipes. And next up, this is the paint shells lineup for the default spike plant location. Stand in screens and perform a running throw while aiming at the middle of the box in A site. This lineup is pretty forgiving, so you don't need to worry about practicing it 1,000 times over. Right, and to end, here are the best lineups for defending B. This one will allow you to clear yellow so you can retake the B site. To do this lineup, stand on the edge of the hollow wall in B, place the boombot indicator on the left edge of the slanted wall, and the boombot will instantly travel to yellow and clear the back area. And saving the best till last, this lineup can be huge for the team. Stand on the bottom right side of the snow pile, then place your crosshair slightly above the orange metal roof of B nest. The paint shells will land directly on the usual attacking planting spot, so it will deal heavy damage or kill an enemy if they're on that side. Okay brothers and sisters, that closes us out for the best lineups for Raze on Icebox. As always, we hope you found the video helpful, and we can't wait to get back to it again soon with some more lineups. Have a great day, and if you're feeling generous, pop us a like and subscribe down below.